What's going on, everyone? Trust the Buzz here. If you're new to the channel, I make Charlotte Hornets content, so if that interests you, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. If you cannot tell by the thumbnail title of this video, in today's video, we're going to be talking about, should the Charlotte Hornets get Tyler Herro? Now, there's a speculation, a lot of rumors going around that the Charlotte Hornets could possibly be interested in Tyler Herro. I know that we probably saw the rumor probably a couple days from today because I'm recording this video on Saturday, but we probably saw it earlier in the week. However, the sources that we saw from weren't the most reliable. Not to say they were wrong, and not to say that that source has like a history. It's just that it wasn't Woj, it wasn't Shams, it wasn't from like a writer that really gives notable information. So it was more of those ones of wait back and see. That's why I didn't previously record. But now that we're hearing, from Jake Fisher that the Hornets really could be involved in this trade for Damian Lillard, rather, and we end up with Tyler Herro, I think it's pretty interesting. And there has been like a debate of how much an upgrade is Tyler Herro over Terry Rozier. And if you look at the numbers, it's not that different. I will say that, Tyler Herro plays well ball, very similar to Terry Rozier. Tyler Herro also can handle the ball and kind of go ISO a little bit, same way as Terry Rozier, maybe not attack the basket the same way, but does have that ISO ability. And I think Tyler Herro is a better playmaker. I know the numbers as far as assists looks very much the same. In fact, their stats across the board look very much the same, but I do think Tyler Herro is more of a very, very fitting guy with the ball in his hand and able to play make for others. Not to say Terry Rozier can't do it. We've seen Terry Rozier do it since he's been in Charlotte. However, I do think Tyler Herro just has a little better edge when it comes to assist and playmaking. But Terry Rozier is 27, 28 years old. Tyler Herro is 23, 24 years old. So there is time for Tyler Herro to grow. I know people are worried about his defense, but Terry Rozier, as long as he's giving effort, I think he'll be fine. He's coming from the Miami Heat in this case if we were to get him. So I don't think that putting in the effort on defense is something that will be new to him. Obviously, he's not the world's best defender, but if you can just get him to buy in the same way Steve Clifford has got Terry Rozier to buy in, LaMelo Ball to buy, like all of these guys who are known for not playing defense, he's got them to buy in. And Tyler Herro, we've seen that he can do that with the Miami Heat. And he was their missing piece. Now, granted, their team is very defensive focused. They have a great defensive coach. So what Tyler Herro is able to do for them probably stands out a little more because he was their offense in a way. He was their go-to guy when it came for we need a lot of points. He more than likely would not be the go-to guy when it comes to wanting to get points with the Charlotte Hornets. He will be a key guy. He definitely will be in that top core, but he won't be the main guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think that right now there's no way that the Hornets can stop him from averaging 19 or 20, which is basically what he's been averaged. That's basically what Terry Rozier has been averaging. So it's going to be very much the same, but I am interested to see. It would require us to not move much. So to get a player that, even though he may, let's just say, worst case scenario, Tyler Herro ends up being just like Terry Rozier, no different. At least we wouldn't be trading away a lot to get Tyler Herro. And that would allow us to have someone that at least they have the potential to become better, as opposed to Terry Rozier. We kind of know where he's at, and that's pretty good. I think Terry Rozier is pretty good, and I think we'll definitely see his impact more on a better team. But as of right now, I just don't think Terry Rozier fits. Does Tyler Herro fit? Not necessarily, because like I said, these are very similar players, even though, I'm not mad at anyone who puts Tyler Herro over Terry Rozier. I think they're a little closer than people think. However, if you're talking about future state, I definitely see that Tyler Herro obviously has the edge, and you would want him to have the edge, and it makes more sense that he has the edge, and I can see that he has the edge. So I'm not saying that they're going to be like stuck together, but if at worst case scenario they are, we've seen this work. However, I do think there are probably better fits. I think that I couldn't name anybody, but I'm just saying like it wouldn't. The backcourt idea still doesn't make sense. You have LaMelo Ball, who is very. I've talked about this before on the channel, but he likes to reach, and he's kind of like I try to get the big play on defense by getting steals or deflections or something like that. He's not really a stand in front of his guy defender. He can do it. I think everybody in the league can do it. You wouldn't be in the league if you couldn't. But there are obviously tiers to that, and LaMelo Ball is not in one of the top tiers, and that's okay. But that's why I think that you would need to pair him with someone who is. Now, Tyler Herro may have untapped defensive potential. I don't know. But as of right now, from what I've seen, a lot of it is because he just bought into what the Heat can do, and the Heat are so good defensively that it makes him look even better defensively. We are not. So will it make him look worse? Will he be able to take, some of that, what he's learned from Coach Spo and the Miami Heat culture and bring it over to Charlotte and kind of be a guy that can maybe, be appointed? I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. It's hard to say. But overall, I don't think that there's too much of a difference, but I do think it's worth the chance because we would not be giving up much. You would probably be giving up Terry Rozier, Cody Martin, maybe some second round picks or something, so that the Heat will probably get depth. And it would be a 3-way deal between the Hornets, the Trailblazers, and obviously the Miami Heat. So I don't really know what the Trailblazers will be looking for. I mean, they will probably take someone like, if we offer Kai Jones, James Bouknight, anybody along those lines, they will probably take one of them. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. I know that, of course, the main deal is between the Portland Trailblazers and the Miami Heat, but that third team usually does get us some type of a good deal. And if we're able to offload guys like Caleb, I messed it up, but if we were able to offload guys like Caleb Martin and then Kai Jones and James Bouknight somehow, maybe get those money off our books, even because Tyler Herro, contract is not inexpensive. I think that it will help us a lot. I think that, free up some cap space, maybe make some room for other moves, but it would be nice to see the franchise take a swing. And I don't think this can get any worse. I don't think at the end of the day, the Hornets get involved in this trade, get Tyler Herro, and then they lose the deal. I don't think so. Because like I said, at most, you're probably giving up Terry Rozier, and at worst, Tyler Herro is just another Terry Rozier. And I don't even think that's true. I think he'll be better than Terry Rozier. Not that Terry Rozier hasn't done great for us. He has, but I think that Tyler Herro has a higher ceiling. And I think he's definitely well on the trajectory of hitting that ceiling and probably exceeding it. So I don't think that there's any way this trade could be bad, to be honest. So I don't see why they wouldn't take it. I know, you don't want to give up too much. And I know there's other teams floating around like Chicago Bulls, the Toronto Raptors. So you don't want to get in a bidding war with those guys because maybe not the Bulls, but the Toronto Raptors have a little more to give up to get in to be that third team. But I know there's also a lot of talk of the Toronto Raptors actually wanting to be the team that gets Damian Lillard. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that's not even a fight that the Hornets are worth fighting because they're not after the same thing. We'll see. But that's what I think. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I think Tyler Herro would be an upgrade, and I don't see how this trade fails, to be honest, because at worst, Tyler Herro is going to be Terry Rozier, and we've seen how far that can get us, even though I will say I'd rather another move, but we don't know who's available. We don't know who's not available. This is something that you really don't have to give up much, but you could get a lot out of it. And if there's the other guys that you could possibly pair with LaMelo, you more likely would have to give up way more than what you end up giving in this trade. So once again, let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.